everybody, welcome here to the Wine with Jimmy channel. Thank you for stopping by. This is a channel all about the world of wine, the wonderful vinous world that we can find ourselves in. And welcome to a video here looking at Spain, the central Mediterranean coast of Valencia, Murcia. We're actually looking at Murcia in this part. And this is videos for those who want to really get to know a specific topic. There's a lot of detail in here, but really designed for those of you studying this for your likes of WSET Level 4 Diploma. So we are here looking at part 6 of 6, the business end, the final section, looking at DO Yecla and Bullas in this section. So let's rock and roll, looking at DO Yecla to begin with. So here you are in terms of its location. So it is located in the northern tip of Murcia. Now, it's actually between Jumilla, which sits towards its sort of west, and then Alicante in the southern tip of Valencia. And it has around 6,000 hectares under vine in Yecla. Now, it was once a farming town, today a furniture making centre, and of course, becoming relatively famous for vines as well. Split into generally two areas, north and south of Yecla itself, the Campo Arriba and Campo Abajo in the southern section. Climate that we find here then. So we are talking about a continental climate because it is very similar to Jumilla, which sits next door. But it has slightly more Mediterranean influence to Jumilla sitting at its west. The altitude is also quite a significant cooling influence here, with vineyards sitting actually at around 500 to 900 meters. Rainfall is similar to Jumilla at around 300 millimeters per year, so therefore drought can be an issue. Irrigation is very typical in this area. The geology we find here, so the soils are also quite similar to Jumilla, with a mixture of sand, sandstone, limestone. And the limestone, as you'll see in this picture at Bodegas Castaño, and also the rocks we find here on the left, which are taken also from Bodegas Castaño, you actually find the limestone. Great cool soils, fantastic top soil drainage, but as a subsoil and as a more solid rock, they absorb water quite nicely, which means, of course, the root stocks can get into that water, which is priceless in such a dry area. Now, if you have any questions, any comments, it would be lovely to hear from you. What producers do you like from this area? Have you tried some wines? Have you been to the area? Or if you have anything about the content or any comments, please do pop it in the comment section. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Liking helps me, subscribing helps you. The key grape variety found in Yecla, of course, is Monastrell, likewise to that of Jumilla. Wines are made in a similar style to Jumilla, generally good to very good in quality, inexpensive to mid-priced, with some outlying premium examples. There are bulk and bottled wines made here. One cooperative is responsible for around 60% of the DO's total output. For a question, who is this cooperative? Please put your answers in the comments section below this video. Approximately 95% of Yecla's production is exported, so very important in the export market. And then finally, we have the DO of Bullas. So we're talking about Yecla previously in that northern part, which is bordered on its western side by Jumilla. We then come down to the far west of Murcia and the southern section, and we find the DO of Bullas. This is around 1,800 hectares around the town, which is quite small, only around 11,000 people. Now, it's the youngest of the DOs found in Murcia. Around 1994, it was established as a DO, but it has history going back, of course, a very long way. Some of the highest elevation vineyards found in Murcia, and the soils here relatively similar, but a bit more solid. often a lot of mechanical means are needed to break up the soil, to make it able to be planted. But it does then have fairly decent drainage once you have, of course, prepared the landscape. Wines are made mainly from Monastrell, of course, in a similar style to the likes of Yecla and Jumilla. Typically, there's quite a bit of international varieties blended into the Monastrell here as well, making normally inexpensive and at a push mid-priced wines. Okay, that brings me to a conclusion of the whole of this series on Valencia and Murcia. I do hope you've enjoyed everything that we've learned on this section. If you do have any comments or questions, of course, you can get in touch by emailing me, info@winewithjimmy.com, or putting a comment in the section below this video. Make sure you click like and subscribe. And if you find yourself, of course, in old Blighty's rolling green hills, come and say hello at one of my establishments for a class, a glass, or a bottle. I've been Jimmy Smith. Ciao for now.